Oh crap, I had my mic down from earlier. But I'm back with another stream. We're going to do our dailies. And I screwed up. Gave the Sorrentos a little bit too much lead time. I do have Khan's ability available too, so we'll use that. It doesn't take as long to cool down as the Lorca's Fist, and it lasts longer. I end up using it more than Lorca's Fist these days. I don't have very much of the Sorrento's ability left. Alright, let's go ahead and I'm going to have to make the best of this. Man, this light on transports to... Oh gosh, dog. Why do I keep doing that? Okay, let's see where we're at.
Leave you gasping for air. In seconds, you're floating there. Klingon warrior with his great shot. 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 In service every four-way he will test ya. Klingon warrior with his great shot. He'll smash your ship, leave you gasping for air. In seconds, you're floating there. Klingon warrior with his great shot. 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 74 where he will test ya. Klingon warrior with his Crenshaw. It's Server 74 where he will test ya. I can feel you in my bones. Feel your gaze burning holes. Though your blood is on my hands, I'm not ready to die. No, I don't wanna die. In the ashes of the day, see the fire on your face. Feel the weight of all my sins. Will it all go away when you take me away? As my ship goes down in flames, my heart cries out your name. As the skies come crashing down, all that matters now is where you are now. Where are you now? Don't leave me in the dark. The pain will only start. Can't go on without you. There's nothing I can do. In my mind I see your face. I can hear your voice say, where do we go from here? When all is said and done, will I still be your one? As my ship goes down in flames, my heart cries out your name. As the skies come crashing down, all that matters now is where you are now. Where are you now? Don't leave me in the dark. The pain will only start. Can't go on without you. There's nothing I can do. Don't leave me in the dark. The pain will
It's a joke. He thinks he's gonna do much in here. What's he doing? Is there something wrong with this dude? He wanting me to hit him? Where do you go? Do you cloak? I'm gonna send it back and re-haul it. I'm gonna use a couple of regular fortifications on it and see how. I haven't used this before. I'm gonna see if it does as good as Sorrento's. I'm low on Sorrento's juice, so that's the reason I'm not. How did I get home that quick? That doesn't make any sense. Gosh, this thing's so buggy. That worked in my favor that time though. Oh, before that, oh, we should have thought of this before.
Conscious of the storm, no one hears their cries. With a word of praise, flying high and proud. In the shadow of the stars, he attacks the crowd. War cries echo the empire's might. Destruction and glory in the dead of night. Through the darkness, the engines roar, slicing through the void, forever seeking more. With a fierce resolve, he charts his fate. The honor of the empire never too late. War cries echo, fury unleashed in the heart of battle. He's a savage beast. Seriously before the winds begin to change. With close intentions, the tide feels strange. Captain Jack Spade on quest for pride.
You can see how much of this we got. I need to save a full one for Tuesday.
Through the stars, he weaves a tale of dread. In the heart of battle where only legends tread. War cries thunder as the engines blaze. Captain Jack Spade in a deadly phase. In the void between stars, his legacy will grow. A tear forged in the war, makes the legends slow. With every conquest, the empire stands tall. In the wake of his wrath, they fear his call. War cries echo, dark shadows loom in the heart of battle. They sing his doom. Captain Jack Spade with vengeance in his grasp. A fierce warrior's might, no thing left to clasp. In the common theater claims the throne with the empire's power forever to be known. War cries thunder as enemy ships fall in the realm of
So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna see what a max fortification will do. I've never done this before because I need Grush on either one of those ships to get it to where it's at here. So there's no way to put both of them in here to see what kind of boost it would give you on these. I know it works really good on those green.
Steel against steel, the voice starts to shake. With each strike he lands, the darkness will break. In the chaos of war and of the day, to cross off with the memories lead a light. Let it on the all speed breeze in there and the tide shall not spare and creation. These will pass, will pop wars, each and they strike like a storm, bringing darkness to lights. Captain Jack Spade, the legends will play with the warrior's heart. It's forever untamed. Beneath the holograms, his spirit ignites in the fury of combat. He takes to the heights. War cries echo, the stars bleed red in the wake of his fight. With the fearless dread.
Probably about 10 seconds away. Just take a little bit for it to travel all the way down there. Yeah, we got enough for one. I'll send it back. I think I finished that. Now the Fed ones are coming out on the woodwork after I finished it.
I know the feeling jelly would go. I've been a melody green now.
This is an alternate version of this song. My friend wanted to know what it would sound like a classic rock song, so I recorded it. Any questions or anything you want to talk about? Speak up. I kind of said my piece about what I thought about this last arc, it being complete garbage. Had a couple of good officers added to the game, but other than that, it's just maybe one of the worst mechanics and arcs that we've ever had in the game. Just another chapter on how clueless the developers of the game are to what players want in the game and how their game is played. Like, these outposts do anything worth anything in the game, you know what I'm saying? I mean, the concept is not that bad, but the rewards for it and the length of time you have to do the stupid thing negates any kind of rewards that you get from it. And it's like they don't understand the worth of their own currencies and whatever. Like, I mean, literally, I don't see any way that I'll ever do these things outside. Once I get those 2 officers up to tier 3, I don't see any way that I engage with this mechanic. But the only reason I'm going to engage with it at all is because they've got the two officers in it. Now, if in the private server they have a podcast and some of the things that they're pushing to improve, yes, will make the refinery more valuable, but the problem is the rewards for the thing aren't big enough. You could add everything in the world in there, but you got it's still shitty payouts. I mean, you could put a brand new car for real life in there. It wouldn't matter because you're not going to get enough currency to buy it. I was looking through that list. I didn't listen to the podcast, but I saw the transcript thing that he has on the page, what they're asking for improvements to the outpost. And not once did they put in there that it needs to have better pay outs. But then again, this podcast is done by somebody that worked for Scopely anyway, so they're not ever going to be completely honest about the game. Minutes left on them. I'm gonna come back up here once I die and just go from whatever. I'm gonna use this whole 45 minutes to try to get some breath. I'll waste some titanium tonight. At the tail end, someone asked a question right when I was pushing stop the deal. They wanted to know what was my go-to PvE crew and my PvP crew. The PvP crew is not an easy one that I don't think there is a set answer because you don't know the ships that's involved or what levels they are, because it makes a difference if you have 3 seats at the below deck versus 6, you know. It really does. But the PvE crew, when I get through grinding up here, I'll go through a couple of different ones for different levels of folks. One for high level players, one for low level players, and a couple in betweens. Because it is different. But one of the high end crews will definitely work on lower hostiles too, but I take my glasses off, they were fogging up. We got this weird thing going on. It's cold, but super cold here in Dallas. We got sub 40 degree weather right now. It's warm enough to run the heat slightly, but then the way the AC in my apartment is, it's either off or hot as hell, and there's no in between. And right now, I think I'm gonna have to go turn it off. I'm gonna load these up and let this thing rip. All right. Back. Let me grab a hot pepper before I get down. Yeah, I couldn't decide what to eat. And I didn't come on sooner because nobody wanted to do any surges tonight. They want to wait till the last minute to do them, which is that's okay. But I would like to have done some on. Still might be able to do it tomorrow. We're gonna see. Okay, that's an intercept. I mean, Explorer. Looks like I'm gonna be able to do well over 100 of these. Gotta switch to the Discovery so I can summon these back here in a minute. Good, it didn't do it. I thought I was gonna have to reset the artifact. I like this song. Okay, this is the English version of one of the Klingon songs. I had this riff going in my head for about 3 weeks.
Why am I blamed? I consume nothing. They bleed the ancient enemies. War is death, damn it. My heart aches from the voices of pain. Attack! Attack! Never surrender. Never surrender. My voice is the breath of war. I shatter my enemies to fight. I fire. I fire. I fire. My song is like the wind. I strike so I can live. I want strength. I think of the pain. I approach death, so I strike. My voice is the breath of war. I come through battle. I fire on my enemies again and again. I strike to remain.
I think the Klingon sounds better actually. It's a little bit more poetic a little bit. But I do still love this song. Like I said, I had this riff in my head for like 3 weeks. Until I finally got it put down enough to where I could do something with it. Let's go. Let me go into this and let's listen to the Klingon one right after we listen to that one.
Do you think they'll ever stop?
The voice of. Anyway, here's the Klingon version. It's a little bit more emotional sounding, actually, even than that's hard to believe, but.
Towards the Dutch package. Czekal będzie lahby. Kopla winnych wywok by miał macią byka.
It sounds like an Israeli song, but it's because supposedly the guy who wrote the Klingon language based it, a large part of it, on Hebrew. Well, I did one other song in Klingon. Well, I actually did two more. Let me find the other two. I kind of spreaded it out. Here's one of them. This one I did differently. I did just a slight different way I got this done. Then I'll play the English version right after it. .6 minutes. Okay. We'll go. This is the English version of. No, that's this one here. I've got English, Klingon, and the English actor. That was the first attempt to do something like that. Let me find the other one. Hunter in the Dark's another one that I did. I got to find the Klingon version of it though. Okay, that's the same one. Which is the Klingon? Oh, here's the Klingon. Hunter in the Dark and Klingon.
Kijk, dan zeg hem zo me gooi mocht. Hoogst zondag mich of me wil me schuldig. Små bortelen kan je rotspo als jij weer zo'n bed wel. Heb dat jelly spongos lu harmo bommi battle color. Take which that is Lord now it left me. Battle color, take which that is Lord now is battle. We know the how I can prepare. Enterprise be so see it be true. Can you just go step say feel that night. What is all I know and date is my birthplace. I'm both ways. Federation Wowloso. Krypta Kaulu. Hoos visat hermetien van mij mooi. Revit en roep toe de stak moed is boven. Die hoog nieuw is ter op dag. Heel veel laag zit je basie gooi. Dat ja zo zeer. Battle wit ongloe. Ik spot nog cool. Lord now is battle. We know the hammer can prepare. Enterprise be sushi, that be true. Kijk ik dat tacos daar say full the night. From your soul out knowing danger's not lives alive. And the Shit komt zo weg, hou ik ooit morgen school. Eentje kent pak om koelog. Heel dat je zat, ik wist nog nooit morgen hou mee. Waar slot nou is je nog lesjes in moois? Batlet wie wocht. Du bekongkör mig tekla och vet unga låt på moror här på Kirka och försök vinapta Israel Tjekke John Delver
Well, we took over 300 billion so far today. And I haven't even pulled my mining dailies yet, which is going to give me a bunch more. Okay, there's Hunter in the Dark in Klingon. We're going to listen to the English version here, right here.
Living to the void again, shadows begin to drown. I carry out my battles like a dead man's crown. Kirk is still a shadow, burning in my track, and I'll chase him through forever. I'm the hunter of the black. Silence after slaughter, nothing left to save, just a Klingon drifting deeper into all the wars he made.
You guys are sure being quiet tonight. Well, I'd like y'all's comments on what you thought the arc was like. I mean, I've gave mine a few times. I wrote 3 new songs. I don't know if you were on before you got to hear them. This is 3 things. I've got a new grunge project I'm doing. These are the first 3 songs for it. I think I'm going to call it Inside after one of the titles of the song. This is title track, probably the new album. Got like something I'm working on for the cover art. Let me see if I can pull that up.
I don't know where it starts or where it bleeds. Bring out your lonely body, just
That's what I'm thinking about putting for the cover art for it.
or am I slipping backwards into what I lost?
What do you think? What do you think about the cover art? Looks pretty damn badass.
It doesn't even matter anyway. I don't care 'cause it's all inside. It's all inside. It's all inside. I don't care 'cause it's all inside. It's all inside.
right. That was the latest song that I wrote. I wrote last week, and I thought I was gonna give the grunge stuff a rest, but then I came up with that that lick, and I just couldn't stop. The one thing about doing this live stream and wanting to put music behind it, it gave me back a passion of something that I had back when I was in my 20s, when I was writing songs all the time. And was able to go back and reimagine some of the songs I wrote. Was actually able to put some on that I just had on paper, never put on recorded on tape or anything. Was able to go back and re-record it. So I finished a project or album, I get, that I've been working on for probably 40 years almost. Because I was in my early 20s. So I guess not quite, maybe 35 years. But I finally finished that, and then in my life at least, I've experienced the other side of love a lot more than I have the good side of it. So, sparking that stuff, I wrote this song called Rain. It was going to be on this album. I was going to my original concept for the album was called One from the Heart. And it was going to be a cycle between I wrote a song called Look at Me, My Love, where he sees the girl for the first time and he just wants to be with her and find some way that he can say, hey, here, I'm here. All the way to finding her, happiness, all that good stuff. Break up and the aftermath of the breakup, and then finding love again. I was going to go full circle with it. And I wrote this song called Rain. And let me find it. It's on my True Love CD. It's called Rain. And that really gave me the whole grunge thing back. I mean, back when this was all popular, I was pretty heavy into the Dallas hardcore scene, which some of my best friends were in a band called God Fear that we're hearing from Dallas, but Pantera, Drowning Pool, a few other bands that no one ever heard of here regionally. I call it the Dallas hardcore sound because at that time there's the Long Beach, California, Southern California hardcore sound. There's ones from Cleveland. There's a couple of different variations of it, and the hardcore scene either is more, I would say probably the Southern California hardcore scene is a little bit more punk oriented, and some of the other ones are more from the metal aspect. And now you could say that with like Pantera and my friends in God Fear and stuff, because my friends in God Fear, before they started doing that sound, they were in a progressive metal band. But as that whole scene was dying or whatever, they changed their style and started playing the Dallas hardcore sound, which I'll give you an example of my friend's song. This is off their first demo tape, and the song is called To Die Is Gain. I'm going to play a little bit. I'm not going to play the whole song. Okay, now see that. So when I started writing songs, I started out doing instrumentals to play in the background, and it got kind of boring. And I found some programs, some AI programs to help me um, fill in some gaps and stuff like that. And I said, well, you know what? Why don't I try writing lyrics? And when I decided, as a kind of nod to my friends and kind of a celebration of our scene that was kind of underrated back in the day, I decided I was going to use that style of music to write these songs that you've heard off of my War Cries project, which is the songs I play here on the stream for the most part. And that's where I got that whole thing. I've met the guys in Pantera a couple of times. They played in the same places and stuff. There was a historic club here in Dallas that no longer exists. They built a damn Sam's Club on top of the shopping center. Little club. It was kind of like in a strip mall. Was right behind the club there. And the guy who owned all that land, sold it to Sam's Club, and they closed down a pretty historic little club here in the city of Dallas. But, getting bulk groceries, I guess, was a little bit more important than history. And, but yeah, if you go on YouTube, you can search God Fear Live from the Basement. One of the drummer has posted the video footage I shot of those guys when I was doing the video show here in Dallas, Texas on cable access. And that's my footage. That's my footage that I shot of them at the basement. Became really good friends. Really good friends. And the guitar player was phenomenal. He could play anything. He's the best guitar player I've ever heard, and I've listened. I have watched everyone from Eddie Van Halen to Randy Rhoads to you name it, Eric Clapton. I would put him there, but he just never got discovered. He could play anything. He could do speed metal. He could play anything that you could think of. He was really, really good. His name was Mark Bond, and he died of COVID. And it was a shocker thing because he had wrote a thing on Facebook like 2 weeks before he died that that he had COVID, that he was getting better. And then I woke up after I woke up from sleeping on I think it was a Sunday. I'm seeing rest in peace post all over his Facebook page, and I was just completely shocked. I thought, this has got to be wrong. So I called he's still one of my best friends, the bass player in this band. His name is Mike, and I call him. Is this for real, man? I just saw a post like a couple of weeks ago where he said he was getting better. He had it, but and he goes, yeah, man, it's true. And Mark was not just a good guitar player. He's one of the best people I knew. He was a good Christian dude that loved, he was just the best guy you ever knew, man. It's just like, I can tell you for a fact the world is not a better place without Mark in it. And it was just a shocker. So that, and just kind of a nod celebration to our scene. I started writing all the songs that you hear, all the this style of music. I've been kind of switching between industrial metal to grunge to back to the Dallas hardcore stuff with the songs, just because I know I hear it in my head that way. But the stream has opened up the floodgates for creativity for me to write these songs again. It's something I thought I'd never do because I had a couple of guys I wrote songs with, and when our relationship between all of us kind of blew up, we're not only one of the guys that we used to hang out with, I'm still friends with and talk to very often. One guy kind of blew it all up, and I still don't know what happened there. It's still a mystery to me. I've tried to get him till I just gave up. You know, there's to a point where you can say, "Hey, I'm sorry, I don't know what I did to offend you or whatever. I'm sorry about it," you know, or whatever. It comes to a point where you just got to let it go, and it came to that, and it sucks because I don't know how much more music we would have wrote together, but I was always writing down lyrics, and I was able to go back and give those songs, put those songs in the world, give them back to life, and then all the stuff for the Star Trek stuff for the game here, that came solely for the stream and only the stream, and but it just opened floodgates on things. I'll see right now I'm kind of in a little bit of a block. I've got those 3 songs and I've got to write. I want to at least write 7 or 8 more to go with it. I've been doing like anywhere from a 10-song project to 13 songs that are on, I think is on either Stranger's Face or Solace, one or the other one. Then also one of the songs that I had back then, that's for the Outlaw Country album too. But I think I'm kind of retired that thing. I think that's going to be a one-off thing. I had a song, I needed other songs to go with it, and I wrote those. They're good. Let's see what's going on here. Okay, will do. Yeah, my timer's gone on there, so I've got all my rep. So I'm close to being full on my deal right here. I'm going to let them get all the way to where they're almost OPC, then I'm going to send them back. Okay, that one is. I can send that one back. Let's do... Make sure that that's the one. Okay, that one can come back. All right, let's see. Let's get him with the cube. Okay. So we got that one back. How close are we on that one? We got a little ways on these other ones. Because I'm having to use jump juice. I'm going to completely take that thing down. I think this is the one for this one here. Yeah. So let's get back to the music. Okay, I was going to play the song. This is the song that kind of birthed the grunge stuff. Because it didn't fit with my love song stuff anymore. Because it was a little bit too hard edge. And I kind of didn't stay with that theme. I went...
It's always raining, and I done came home late again. And I asked her where she been. She lies, she cheats. Now she bringing on this pain again. I should've left this bitch the first time she did me wrong. But instead I took her back and put her in the same position. I wonder what it is about so loved and resistant. And I keep getting caught up. This shit keep happening to me again. Think it might be time for me to run away. And even though it's slow, there's a lesson learned. Sitting back and listening and watch them tables turn. She expect me to be the same way I gave it the same, and I ain't letting it change. Oh, why do we have to wait till the tears are falling? See that each one was made for a little calling. Oh, and I keep getting caught up. This shit keep happening to me again. Think it might be time for me to run away. Run away. Run away. What am I waiting for? This ain't who I am. And I know much more like the back of my own damn hand. I know she lining me up. I try to stop in the past, but you ain't said shit. You haven't thought about me once, and that shit ain't fair. And I can't say that I did this out of self-love. With my spirit down, no one in town, she asleep now. Should I go or should I stay? If she only comes back when she needs love. Now wish I never met her, loved her.
Yeah, I know exactly the girl that I wrote that from. From. Oh my gosh. God. Yeah, she was one of those chicks that treated you like crap, and then when you're ready to move on, she would come back in your life and be really sweet to you for a little while until she got tired of you again, and then you finally had to break it off type thing situation. But I don't want to say her name because I don't want it to be out there. Not because of that, just because she didn't deserve. She doesn't deserve it. But yeah. So I had that song. That was going to be like on the breakup part of the album, and so I wrote all these songs, and it just didn't fit with it anymore. So I thought the song was too good to not ever to have any kind of place for it, you know. So I said, well, you know what? I'll try writing a grunge album. I mean, I love that music back in the day. I mean, still listen to Alice in Chains all the time. Soundgarden, I think I love Soundgarden the most back when it was all happening. They were like my favorite of those Seattle bands. But over the years, I've grown to love Alice in Chains more. I don't know, maybe because I relate a little bit to the heartbreak and darkness in the songs a little bit better. But so most of the songs that I write in the grunge are probably more influence from probably Alice in Chains than any of them. But I can see aspects of all three of the bands in some of my songs, you know. Yeah. But anyway. So, with that being said, let's get back to the Star Trek music. Turn it down just a tad. There we go. That's a player I haven't seen on here in a long time. He was originally in the first alliance I was in. Him and my friend Welcome. We're like maybe the only 3 active players in that damn alliance. And in the beginning, I purposely picked an alliance like that because I hate drama. And got to be careful here not to get these. These are rep killers here for me at least. So I got to be careful not to hit them, especially when I'm trying to so hard to get this one completed. So after this I'm gonna be under the 600,000 mark or 600 billion mark after I do my next mining ones. Like I said, 3 days I should have this taken care of, hopefully. I'd like to have done it tonight. I thought about last weekend I was gonna hit this really hard, but it didn't end up happening. I would have been right there if I would have done what I would have said I was gonna do last weekend and I didn't do it. But even if I do, I'm gonna wait till the Vengeance event comes around again. Because no doubt it's gonna use some 7-star material to do the upgrades on it. I just don't know what material it's gonna need. Hopefully crystal, because I got tons of it. Got 85 drops. I wonder what all's in here. Got some 7-star stuff, but mostly 6-star stuff. Okay, we need to go do freebooters real quick. Is this the big one or the little one? We can do this one. This uses yeah. I don't know how well that's gonna score. What does this one need? Too much. Let's see what that did in the Vengeance event. I mean, the 6-star barely puts a dent in it. Yeah, it only gave me like 100,000. Or maybe less than that. But I wish I had something I could do an upgrade for so I could get this next. I'm trying to think if there's anything I can do. It's gotta be uncommon or rare, 6-star. It can't be common, or 7-star too. Let's see, what does this need? Yeah, I don't have enough ore. What does this need to do? Shipyard. Trying to find something that has any kind of thing that I can actually do. which I think it was this building one. Yeah, man, I got a long way on that. See, these don't use mats. Let's see. Yeah, it still uses all commons. I mean, I might as well go ahead and, I don't know, I don't want to use that much para. I need a shitload for this over here. I mean, I could, by the time I get this right here, this 90 more thousand of the gas, I'll more than have enough for that though. So if there was something that, something that I wouldn't have any problem doing it if it scored. I don't have anything to score. Without spending money, and I don't want to spend money. That's the whole idea of doing it. Saving your upgrades so you don't have to spend money. So why would you spend money to... Oh, man. Let's see if I got any I don't think I got any 6-star research at all. Let's see. Maybe I have some in the station. I'll look. But I doubt it. I think it's all 5-star and it doesn't count. It counts for the other event, but it won't count for the one I need it to score in. Yeah, see, that's all 5. Alright, let's look and see if there's anything. There's nothing in the galaxy tree. The combat tree, what's pulling up here right now is something I wasn't gonna... Okay, it's particles. Rare particles, okay, so... I'm gonna save it. I'd rather finish this one out. Or wait till there's something where it'll actually score for something.
Like a warrior with his dreadshot. Like a warrior with his dreadshot.
You know, these all use materials that are not gonna count.
With his dreadshot. He'll smash your ship, leave you gasping for air. In seconds, you're floating there. Like a warrior with his dreadshot. Like a warrior with his dreadshot. Like a warrior
Yeah, that's not bad.
like a warrior with his dreadshot. Like a warrior with his dreadshot. In service every for where he will test ya.
I wouldn't mind going ahead and biting the bullet and getting this.
Like a warrior
It'll
with
help
his
my
dreadshot.
gas thing.
He'll smash your ship, leave you gasping for air. In seconds, you're floating there.
But I wonder what it is at tier 1. Let's go look. I think you can look at that on the... The problem is, Scopely math doesn't always... Let's find it. Here it is right here. So we get 12%. Oh, it, I don't know that that even would help me like a day's worth. Good. Okay, I do have that done. I thought I did. Okay, that one needs to come home. I want to put my Krechna there. That's this one's slot. Okay, let's look at this again.
Warrior with his Crenshaw. And server 74 where he will test ya. Klingon warrior with his
See, if
Crenshaw.
this didn't use that, I would do a double here.
And server 74 where he will test ya.
I can feel you in my bones. Feel your gaze burning holes. Though your blood is on my hands,
This one scores higher.
ready to die. No,
Let's see how much it scored for me. So that one scored. See, that barely scored anything in the Vengeance.
see the fire on your face. Feel the weight of all my sins. Will it all go away when you take me away? As my ship goes down in flames, my heart cries out your name. As the skies come crashing down, all that matters now is where you are now. Where are you now? Don't leave me in the dark. The pain will only start. Can't go on without you. There's nothing I can do. In my mind I see your face. I can hear your voice say, where do we go from here?
Okay, how far do we need to get that mining one done?
Will I still be your one? As my ship goes down in flames, my heart cries out your name.
Yeah, I've already got it.
As the skies come crashing down, all that matters now is where you are now. Where are you now? Don't leave me in the dark. The pain will only
Let's get rid of those freebooter ones.
there's nothing I can do. Don't leave me in the dark. The pain will only start. Can't go on without you. There's nothing I can do. When one love is a heart, in the light shine and stand. When spark fills my heart.
The engine starts to rumble. The people gather round. Ain't gonna stop until
Okay, I've got one more. I think I just got it there, but I'm gonna pop a couple more. I'm gonna go ahead and recall it. Okay, now we're gonna go down and get this last minor one. Okay, now let's check our reputation. And I was right, that took us... It's not too shabby, man. We got over 400 billion today.
The time is now to destroy the Enterprise, to conquer the Federation. The galaxy is mine. The hatred burns in the souls. The Klingons came to kill. Captain Jack Speed with fire in his eyes, conscious of the storm, no one hears their cries. With a bird of praise flying high and proud, in the shadow of the stars, he attacks the crowd. War cries echo the Empire's might, destruction and glory in the dead of night. Through the darkness, the engines roar, slicing through the void, forever seeking more. With a fierce resolve, he charts his fate, the honor of the Empire never too late. War cries echo, fury unleashed in the heart of battle. He's a savage beast. And service 74, the winds begin to change. With close intentions, the tide feels strange. Captain Jack Spade on a quest for pride. With the Empire's blessing, there's nowhere to hide. Through the stars, he weaves a tale of dread. In the heart of battle, where only legends tread. War cries thunder as the engines blaze. Captain Jack Spade in a deadly phase. In the void between stars, his legacy will grow. A tear born in the war lets the legends flow. With every conquest, the Empire stands tall. In the wake of his wrath, they fear his call. War cries echo, dark shadows loom in the heart of battle. They sing his doom. Captain Jack Spade with vengeance in his grasp, a fierce warrior's might, no thing left to clasp. It's a common thing to claim the throne with the Empire's power forever that we know. War cries thunder as enemy ships fall in the realm of stars. He stands proud and tall. Unfortunate battle, his spirit attained. Rising from the ashes, his legacy names in the depths of the content of fury nights. Captain Jack Spade ready for a fight. War cries echo, vengeance unleashed. In the dark of night, his power increase. Steel against steel, the voice starts to shake. With each strike he lands, the darkness will break. In the chaos of war and of the day, to God strong with the memories lead a light. Let it burn the all speed breeze in there and the tide shall not spare and creation.
yeah, I said I was gonna do one of these. Well, I already got the vengeance going to the. Dang, I forgot to do. I need to go back and hit those exos. Fly it back. Crap. God damn it. I said sometimes they just shake my head. I wish we were back in the alliance I was in 75, on server 75, when this alliance was before the merge. We had too many of the old people quit, and now we've got people that we probably wouldn't have let in over there in this alliance, and I read what they're writing up here, and it just drives me nuts. There's nothing shorter than that. Okay, there's a vigil going on for. Turn it down just a little bit. There's a vigil. They got a vigil going on for the guy in our alliance's dad died, so they got a vigil going on, and they're all bent out of shape because one of the non-row alliances came and hit it. They always do that. It's to be expected. The whole vigil thing is stupid anyway. I mean, the person who's having the issues in their real life that needs some time off, shield your ass up, man, and we'll help you when you get back in the game. But setting ships in the middle of a system is stupid. Because there are idiots that won't respect it. I've made it well known that when I kick the bucket and if this game's still going and I'm still playing it, I don't want no damn vigil. I want people to go out and kill 30 to 50 of the people from our rival alliances. Use it to burn the server down. But they're all like all out of shape. Of course those idiots are gonna hit it. They do that every time. But I do have an issue that I'm gonna have to talk to the guy that's the admiral. It's not this, but we've got. They told me that they're the guy who's the vice admiral, the only people who can change diplomatic relations, and we had one of the players change diplomatic relations because of the damn vigil. Without, I mean, I don't disagree why he did it. I just disagree that he's the one that did it. We don't need to set that precedent where one of the lower Commodore guys can just do what the hell he wants without any kind of say so from the collective or whatever. And this has happened more than once. This is not the only time this has ever happened. We had we're at war with another alliance. Well, you know what? Let's do the nightmare thing. So since I had to do that, I can go ahead and change this real quick. We'll do a couple of nightmares to show you the crew that I'm using. Apply. You can use Lorca here, or you can use Janeway. Janeway's a good option as well. So what I'm gonna do here, normally what I would do is I would use my Sorrentos and get a boost just to save a little bit of hull health. But that was 2 tiers ago on the Vengeance. I'm sure the Vengeance won't even have it. This is not going to be no sweat for it. So this is a good crew for any of the yellows, any of the mission bosses, any of them. This is one of the toughest hostiles in the game. I did so many of these the other night that it broke it. I had to get tech support to unlock, to reset it. So you get, you can see hardly any hull damage at all. But when I was using my Krechna and to kill these, I was using the same crew. But I had those heavily buffed. And ISO too. Or not ISO, EXO. Alright, so let's get back into the factions. How many of these can I do? I should have pushed this first. Or I can do... guess it looks like I can do one more. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong thing. I'm looking at the upgrade. I need to look at the champions. So I can do 2 more of the 10,000s, and that's what we'll do. I can't believe these guys. They're acting like that they don't do this every time. They do. I'm just you can't see it. I'm glad you can't, because these people are whining and being stupid. They're an alliance that has no row. Of course they're gonna hit it. Jesus, man. So what's funny about it, when they were talking about when they took the war, KOS off of another alliance in here, and they were talking about, that alliance has permanent KOS because of their behavior and and no row. So that was actually said in this thing, and now they're all acting like, oh, they hit us. Oh man. I'm like, yeah, they're gonna hit you. I mean, it's stupid. Even when we're in war with some people, I wouldn't stoop to go hit if that's what they're going to do. Even though I disagree with, I think it's the whole vigil thing is stupid. I would still respect it, even all my enemies. And I've defended, like, there was a guy that was going through some real bad health problems with cancer. I wouldn't say he was an enemy of mine. He was definitely a foe. I protected his base because people were taking advantage of the guy because he was, I would guard his base until the alliance could set up and get a hold of him or guard it themselves. I mean, I do think there is things that you should, no matter, I don't care how much you dislike the guy in the game, but there is certain situations where you have to throw that to the side and be cool. But it is a war game. There's too many people that want to that don't see that. So you're gonna get some a-holes like these guys that are gonna go hit a vigil because they're sitting ducks. That's why you shouldn't do it. That's why I won't do it. I won't ever stick a ship out there. Oh, I forgot. I almost did it again. God, they're so stupid. I'm gonna see something, Drake. I'm gonna load these up. I gotta say something here. I'm gonna. Where's the? Come on, cancel. Why can't it? Why won't it go big for me? Okay, there's my channel, Spades World. If you're not, Okay, we're back. I had to tell them to get busy on these damn hostels. We're getting beat by alliances we shouldn't be getting beat by. Almost there, guys. Getting there, getting there. Before I go to sleep, I think I'm going to start one of those outpost things. They're still... So we need these guys to be hitting these hostiles, man. We used to always win this event. That's like I said, we got too many hanger-ons here. I was hoping this war would thin some of the herd out. But then we got Commodores that are going to take the initiative to end the war. This pisses me off. Really does. I mean, put it this way, guys. I'm in second place. I had limited time to play the other 3 days. This thing was going on because of work. If I had the days off, I would probably be pushing numerous for number 1 here because I need the reputation too. But the thing is, they score the same whether you're hitting big ones or little ones. I don't think it has any bearing on what level I'm hitting. I don't think. Yeah, you get 10 points for every one you hit, no matter if you're a little guy or a big guy. So this is an event for everyone. And there's no human on this game that doesn't need reputation. As far as I know, nobody's hit the end yet. So it kind of irks me, man. See, they rely on a few of us to carry us in all these events, and it pisses me off. That's not the way that's not the way this alliance used to run. I can tell you that. We all were fighting to see who could be the number 1 in all these. I mean, we were competing against each other with us and then everybody else competing for second in these events previously. Now there's like 4 of us that carry us in most of these events. And this is one that not one player can carry because the hostiles count 10 points whether I hit level 20s or I'm hitting 72s like I am. But I want the reputation. I'm not going to hit a bunch of trash ships just to score in the event, though. That's why I said it take more I'm in this alliance, the more I don't want to be in it. But we have the most 70 plus players in the game. And I need it for that surge thing and a couple of other things. Otherwise, I would be solo again.
be told. Eu bir vekeng mejach kalles Tik tik vitam Yach mei velos Det vekt på Shibdak mocho Shach wish vi kip med igen Elis shibitak vek på Shit hot, shit to Hugilone batlach visho Ik zal mij, zal ik gestegen Van I should have been Zirvem shuktak bortas windok Ka hamien og flik no illikka Jesus godtig du apo Shikat shifak det og Gel vesikak Gel Jessica Boss Under the thundering skies Casting jacks making bright time Legal strange, afraid entwined And the last for darkness alive The cruise lost in an endless night Discovery fake for our sight Rangers whisper, circles of fear Suicide before our end is near We won't go down Without a fight Until we rise Ignite the night
See, I would stick, if it counted any hostiles, you could stick your squaw out there, you could stick your reliant out there and get, but these have to be, you know, those type of hostiles. I'm gonna make one more run up here, then I'm gonna take a break. This is starting to get monotonous. I'm sorry about how this is probably not the most entertaining stream that I've done, but this is something that has to be done because it's ridiculous how low that our Alliance has scored in this event. And like I said, I'm second place by a little bit of a gap now. This is really the only night besides dailies that I've been able to go up here and do anything. I mean, pretty much through this, I would do my dailies, and that'd be enough to finish the faction hunt for the Klingons every one. And a few of the ones for the Romulans, they hit the Federation, because I was hitting both in here. Repair and go right back. I'm gonna run this out, and then I'm gonna send it. Whoops. I'm gonna run this out until when that's done, I'm gonna be done too. Let's see how much reputation that's helped me out on. Some. I mean, like I said, they're small scores. Where you score in this thing is you're doing your dailies and get, you know, your daily mining and your daily hostile. That's where you get the big points. But if I was one of those guys that bought the rep, I'm almost to the point where these would help me. Let's see where they at. I think they're in the featured favors. See, now this, I could buy 2 of these and be done with it, but that shows you how what drops in the bucket. I still had to spend $200, and I've got over 90% of the done by just doing dailies and grinding. This needs to be at least those packs need to be at least 3 times as big as they are to make it worth buying them. I mean, even if I think it should be a trillion myself, but at least, you know, 750 billion or something like that. You still have to buy, you know, like 10 packs, but here we had 8. I don't have my phone by me. I would figure that out here. How many packs you would actually have to buy your rep. to a milestone. But this is just helping me. It's helping me for this too. I'm not gonna get it tonight. This is no way that's gonna be possible, but it'll put me 3 days. I should have be close to it or past it. Depends on what the events are the next couple of days. I think this is the last day of faction hunt. Yeah, we got 9 hours left. In fact, after we do this, after I get this one done, I'm going to sleep. I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream.
The stars begin to drown. I carry all my battles like a dead man's crown. Kirk is still a shadow, burning in my track, and I'll chase him through forever. I'm the hunter of the black. Silence after slaughter, nothing left to save, just a Klingon drifting deeper into all the wars he
Yeah, as limited time as I've had to play this, to do this week, and I'm in second place for the Alliance. That's ridiculous. Like I said, I'm not getting extra points for hitting the 72s. The guy go and hit 20, he's gonna get the same points as I am. So there really is no excuse. I mean, I've had very limited time to play this week. will play a bunch. I will stream a bunch tomorrow probably. So I really don't have anything planned for my days off, but to rest. And like I said, I took a bad fall at work on Friday night during the rainstorm, so my body's kind of sore. I mean, I won't say bad. I'll just say I took a hard fall. That'd probably be a better word for it. I didn't break anything that I know of. But it was big enough that I did report it to my supervisor that I fell in case it became more serious after the adrenaline. And the main place it hurts, and it still hurts right now, is my arm. My arm caught one of the stairs. So I was holding onto the railing of it, but my feet shot out from under me. So even though the rails probably stopped me from my head hitting the stairs, but I guess it was my small of my back and my arm took most of the brunt of the fall. And I got a big kind of knot right here on, like right above my elbow on the bone, the outside bone. It's a pretty good sized knot, but I don't think it's broken, or it doesn't hurt as much as it probably would. Could I have chipped the bone there? Possibly. But I hit hard because those muddy boots on that wood when it was pouring rain it was slippery as all get out. But I got through the last set of readings that night and last night. So didn't miss no work or anything like that, but hurts. Okay, we got 9 more minutes. We start losing the rep boost, and that's when we're gonna send it back. We'll do some more of this tomorrow, regardless of there's an event or not, because I need to get the reputation down as low as I can, so those dailies make maximum effect. And I think usually the Vengeance event will pop up Thursday. I want to be able to have the rep done, and possibly, I don't have any idea what the blueprints are going to cost. As far as faction credits go, but someone had told me that once you get there, the whole faction store thing changes. That you'll get some redemptions on your current faction credits, and the messengers will change to where it's giving you reputation on the Sigma stuff. So I don't know. We'll see we'll look at all that when it happens, because it's gonna happen this week, and I'll try to coincide that being online streaming to do that, so we all can kind of experience it together. But yeah, to me, I was one of the biggest grinders in the game. I had my reputation done for 70 when I was like Ops 65 or somewhere right in there. But the idea that all the rep that we've been earning all that time didn't roll over like the syndicate is kind of stupid. I didn't see that when we went to G6 because I didn't go immediately up. I actually earned the reputation to get the sulky before I even went up. We're almost under 500,000. So this is making a pretty decent dent by using the exos to boost my reputation. When I wake up in the morning, I'll probably do some of these if they hadn't rolled over. Okay, that starts the war cries over again. Let's go back with the new music. I really love some of these songs, man. I don't know if you're supposed to say that to yourself. I'm gonna turn it up a little bit so I can hear it better.
You drip into my head like water from the ceiling, cold and kinda sweet, but it screws up all my feelings. I breathe you in again, it's rotten, but I need it. A habit on my bones, and I'm too numb to beat it. Yeah, you taste soft, but you burn rough. Yeah. You're my sweetest poison, killing me slow. I keep coming back 'cause I can't let go. You smile like sugar, but you rob my soul. Sweetest poison, I lose control.
I'm in the last minute of them. I don't know, maybe I might finish the whole. Let's see where we're at reputation-wise when we get done with it.
You crawl under my skin like you're looking for a reason. Laughing
I'd like to get it below 500 if I could.
try to shake you off, but you stick like something broken. Ring
Yeah, I'm not gonna get it. That's too much.
like every word you spoke.
15 billion.
Soft, but you cut rough. Yeah.
Especially when I run out of the boost here.
You're my sweetest poison, killing me slow. I keep coming back 'cause I can't let go. You shine like heaven, but you
There it goes.
my soul. Sweetest poison, I lose control. Bite down, spit out, I can't clean
All right, that's it.
now. Break me, shake me, twist me till the lights go out. I don't want it.
I'm gonna put the shield up. We're gonna call it a night. Glad for you guys who watched, stayed along, and we'll see you tomorrow.